Yeah. Yeah. Accordingly to the Index Mundi, India is number 119 out of 156 in the World Literacy Rate ranking. And I was watching for the percentage, and I came to know that in 1981, it was only 40% of literacy people. So means the figures are talking well about evolution of reading in India. But my concern is the fact that in these numbers are hiding that the literacy rate for men is 81%, while for women only 60%. What actions do you think the government should take to encourage the education of women?
Yeah, I think this disparity is almost across all the sectors, not just reading.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Unfortunately, India is
Hmm.
still a male-dominated nation, but things
Yes.
are changing, albeit at a very slow pace. And I'm very happy to give you the statistics on Booklet app. I mean, I have 20 lakh,
Uh-huh.
2 million readers with me, out of which 70% are women and college girl students.
Oh,
So
very good.
yeah, so in my community, women are reading more than men.
That is very nice, no? Because I was thinking maybe these statistics are talking about elder people, and probably they are still included in the statistics. No, I hope and I wait that young people, is reading more. But I was having this question also about that because I was thinking, do you think the arrival of social media is making people to read less?
Mm, I won't say that reading has become less because of WhatsApp and Twitter and Facebook, but the content of reading has changed. The kind
Hmm.
of content that we are consuming has changed substantially. Reading has not decreased or declined. So we are reading those nonsense jokes on WhatsApp and those comments on YouTube. That is also part of reading, right? But of course,
Yes.
it is unproductive reading. And but I think now we have to expand the gamut of reading. The definition of reading has expanded thanks to the disruptive nature of internet.
Hmm.
Don't you think? I have learned many books only by watching TED talks. I get introduced to new books through TED talks. Most of the authors come on TED talk to talk about their books.
Yeah.
But don't you think
Yes.
I'm reading a part of that book while watching a TED talk? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
So audibles, listening to my book summaries on Booklet app. Don't you think watching Steve Jobs interview on YouTube is as good as reading part of his biography? Yes or no?
Yes, that's true.
So I think the mediums have expanded, whether it is a PDF version or an Audible or Kindle or a book in hand style of reading. They all are part of reading now.
Yeah, because also what you are doing in your booklet app is to read for the people, because you explain sometimes that people was not reading, so you decided, okay, I'm going to read for you, so you can have time for having that time, no, of learning new things, and with your voice.
Yeah. So people say you are on a mission, make India read, but you're actually making them listen. How come audio summaries become part of your mission, make India read? And I say let's go by the spirit. It's not by the literal sense. Just because the sense is changing from eyes to ears, that doesn't mean the knowledge is not getting into your heads, right?
Yeah.
And when I asked everybody who are reading on Booklet app, I realized 80% of them listen to my audiobook summaries and only 20% read, and ask them why. What is the specific reason? And they said that, Amrut, look, most of the time we use our commuting time between office and house to make it productive and open your app. But reading reading a book or reading your summary, although not a physical activity, it is a purely mental activity. It requires some amount of willpower, right? Reading a
Hmm.
book requires a little bit of willpower. It's not as easy as watching a comedy, stand-up comedy, or a dance video on YouTube, which doesn't require any willpower. But when we are especially drained physically and mentally while coming back from office to home, and we are commuting in train, bus, or Ola, Uber, no, we just put in the headphones in the ears and listen to your book summaries. Okay,
Hmm.
and our journey becomes so easy. So listening requires lesser willpower than reading. So that's fine. I think
Yes.
the ultimate purpose is getting solved.
I think you are putting seeds. You are spreading seeds. So if someone get interested in some content, they can go to the book and read it by
Exactly.
themselves. No, because
Yeah.
finally what you are doing is giving your personal summary of the content of that book. And if someone want to go deep in the content, they can do by themselves.
Yes.
So anyway, it is very good because, as you say, many we are living very crazy life, and everything is so fast, and we don't have time for anything. So having all of a sudden someone that can make summarize for us and while driving, I
Mhm.
downloaded the app.